Good morning. Happy Wednesday to you. Welcome to Mornings on Main Street on this Wednesday, January 18th. I'm your host, Stephanie Miller. Thanks so much for being with us this morning. We have a fun show for you today. First off, we're going to tell you where you can get a glimpse of the majestic bald eagle and the best times to view the bird. A little bit later, we're going to visit Trifecta Fitness in Clarksville. We're going to start looking at some fun workouts and fitness facilities that you can join or take part in to get a little healthier, to build a little muscle, and to gain a little stamina. And then we're going to talk about sustainable nutrition with a clinical nutritionist. She's going to share some tips on the best eating practices for all ages. But first, let's hit the headlines of some of our papers this morning. So we see you, Laverne. We see you out there. The digital publication Business View magazine featured the city of Laverne as part of the magazine series covering economic growth and best city practices. Read what Laverne's mayor, Jason Cole, and others have to say about this recognition by going to murfreesboropost.com. And then Sumner County Schools mourns the passing of school board member and longtime educator, Patricia Brown. Brown retired from Sumner County Schools in 2002, and then she spent more than 30 years serving as an educator. She served on the Board of Education since 2014. Brown is also the mother of Gallatin Mayor Paige Brown. Learn more about Mrs. Brown by reading Tina Lee's article in the Hendersonville Standard. Then our condolences to the Brown family. Well, Portland firemen and EMS and one couple are now connected and have quite a story to share. Richard and Kelly Simpson's bundle of joy was delivered in their garage thanks to Portland firemen and the Sumner County EMS. Now, Kelly tells the Portland Sun's Bonnie Fussell that she could feel the baby's head. They had just enough time to get her on the cot before that delivery. But you can read that full rundown by going to theportlandsun.com. So we do have some weather coming our way. It's going to be a little iffy out there later on today to go over what we could see as you're leaving work today or wherever you might be. We have Justin Kulik for us with our weather forecast. Justin, good to see you. But before the forecast, we'd love to have a little fun, get a little funny from you. What's the joke of the day?
Thanks, Stephanie, for passing it to me. I will lay this joke on y'all, and it is a funny one. When does it rain money?
When does it rain what?
When does it rain money?
Oh, when does it rain? Never.
When there's a change in the weather.
But I like that. And there is a change today. So what are we going to see?
Well, today we are going to see. Let's do this. So today our high is 68, low 55. As we move into the morning, it's going to be overcast. The winds from the southeast about 10 to 15 miles an hour. It is 80% humidity today. There's a marginal chance of thunderstorms as we roll into the afternoon. 55 is the low for today. The overcast overnight with occasional rain, and winds up to 15 to 25 miles per hour. The chances of rain as we go into the night is 100%. So bring your umbrella, bring your rain jacket, and also stay indoors if it gets too bad out there.
Good tip right there. Justin, thank you so much for that. And I'm digging the background. It fits the day.
You know, I'm outside. I'm trying to get a part of the elements. Hopefully it's working.
Looks good, Justin. Thank you so much. And we'll see you tomorrow. All right. Well, again, if you're out, make sure that you take it easy on the roads this afternoon if it is storming at the time that you are there. Okay, we are welcoming in from the Woodlands Nature Station and Land Between the Lakes, the lead naturalist there, John Peter, with us this morning. And we are talking eagle viewing and tours. John, first off, good morning to you.
Good morning, Stephanie. How are you doing?
I am well, thanks. What about you? You probably have the best days ever there working at Land Between the Lakes and the Woodland Nature Station.
They are enjoyable times here, especially here in the month of January when we get to go out into the field and view eagles.
Oh, I can only imagine. So share with us, how can we take a part or be a part of the tours that you guys are conducting?
So the Woodlands Nature Station and Land Between Lakes is conducting bald eagle tours all the month of January on Saturdays and Sundays, about from 1 to 4. That's about the best time that you can go out and see the eagles being very active. We have quite a bit of eagles at this time of the year, from 100 to 300, depending on what's going on out there as far as the weather is concerned. The colder the weather, the better for the eagles, worse for us. But you can still see a lot of activity. A lot of these eagles are coming from northern areas where the waters are a little bit more frozen. They come to Land Between Lakes, where there's a lot of fish as well as a lot of open water.
I know we're halfway through January, so looking kind of ahead to next year, when can you start or people start signing up for the beginning of the tours? When does that start? And then how long will it last?
So the best time to come eagle viewing in Land Between Lakes is the month of January.
Okay.
So we do post all our tours, the Saturday and Sunday tours, as well as some of the boat cruises well into November. So people can start signing up at that point. But if you also want to come out to Land Between Lakes, even now, even though a lot of our tours have started going on and started filling up, you can do a self-guided tour, as we have brochures at some of our visitor centers that you can pick up and drive around and get to see the eagles themselves.
Oh, that's amazing. And how much time should we, I guess, allow ourselves to go and view the eagles? Like, does it take 30 minutes or should we kind of give ourselves an afternoon or a morning?
I would definitely give yourself an afternoon because you're going to want to check a couple spots.
Okay.
On that list, we have places that are in both Tennessee and Kentucky. Most of the eagles tend, for some reason or another, like to live on the northwest corner of Land Between the Lakes. Those bays tend to be the heaviest populated. We did just an eagle tour the other day, and we found about 26 individual birds in a few bays.
How cool is that? Now, is there something that we may not know about eagles that you like to share? Maybe a fun fact?
Well, I think one of the neatest things I like about January is you really see a lot of activity. And Walt Whitman wrote a poem called The Dalliance of the Eagles, and it's all about their courtship. And one of the things I love talking about, because this is what you see during the month of January, where two eagles during their courtship will fly as high as they can, they will grasp talons, and then they will tumble to the earth. And before they hit the water or before they hit the ground, they split apart. And in that time period of that free falling, they would have made it. And it's something that you can see during the month of January.
How beautiful that would be. Oh my, thank you for sharing that with us. What else can we view there? And if we wanted to come to the Woodland Nature Station there, as well as Land Between the Lakes, what else can we view this time of year?
Well, this is a great time. There's two real good times to see wildlife in Land Between the Lakes. The spring, summer time period, and then January, February. A lot of wildlife is very active. The leaves are off the trees. So when you come out here, you're going to see a lot of migratory birds, a lot of waterfowl. You're going to see flotillas of pelicans, the common loon that you often see in like Minnesota, Michigan waters, bald eagles. We even have a couple golden eagles that have been hanging out with the bald eagle. So there's a lot of opportunities to see a lot of wildlife. Going through the elk and bison prairie is a lot easier at this time of the year because they're a lot more active during the day than, say, at dawn and dusk. So people have a lot of opportunities to see wildlife here at Land Between the Lakes.
Oh, wonderful. John, thank you so much. Please tell me you'll join us again here in another month or so and keep us posted with what's happening. And where can we go to see all the latest from Land Between the Lakes?
Definitely go to our website, www.landbetweenlakes.us. And yes, I'd be glad to join you again.
Thank you, John. Have a wonderful day. All right, stick right here on Mornings on Main Street. We have a lot more coming for you, from a workout to sustainable nutrition. We'll be right back.
Hockey in Music City just hits different. It's one big honky-tonk party. It's the sea of gold in the crowd. The goals, the saves, the celebrations. It's an experience like no other. Don't miss a minute of the action this season. Visit NashvillePredators.com/tickets to get your seats today. That's NashvillePredators.com/tickets. And we'll see you at Bridgestone Arena.
Walmart Supply Center is hiring right now in Lebanon, Tennessee, where you can earn up to $22.25 an hour when you join our new fulfillment center. Enjoy competitive pay and flexible hours and all sorts of perks like 100% paid college tuition, a 401k match, flexible schedules, a free Walmart Plus membership, a free Paramount Plus membership, plus you get paid time off and a lot of other things. All you have to do to apply is text JOIN to 240240. Text the word JOIN, JOIN, to 240240 right now.
It's just a few cocktails at happy hour. It's just a few cocktails at happy hour.
You really good try. There aren't any cops around.
I didn't think there were any cops around.
I drink and drive all the time.
Sir, you've been in a serious crash. I need you to hang on, okay? Cover your name, sir. You know where you are right now?
Main Street Sports Today strives to bring you the most timely and comprehensive coverage of sports news and more from Middle Tennessee and beyond.
We cover the teams you care about from preps to pros and bring some of the most influential voices in sports to keep you in the know.
Tune into Main Street Sports Today each Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Download the Main Street Media TV app.
Welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. New year, many of you looking to find a new fitness routine, either for the first time or maybe the 10th time. I am at Trifecta Fitness in Clarksville, Tennessee. I have Amanda Marshall with me. She is the owner of Trifecta. First off, Amanda, thank you so much for the class that's getting ready to happen.
Absolutely. I'm so glad that you could come.
Oh, same here. So Trifecta Fitness is a spin and strength conditioning workout. Can you explain or kind of dive a little deeper into that?
For sure. So yeah, we're a spin and a strength training studio. So on one side of the studio, we have our strength training, which are 60-minute classes. We call them small group personal training classes. We have up to 6 people led by a certified personal trainer. So it's all based off of your personal skill sets. And then on the other side of the studio, we have our spin room, 20 bikes. And again, it's all set off of your personal skill set. You set up your bike based off of how comfortable you are taking a spin class. We always give options, whether we're doing strength, whether we're doing spin. So we're working out together, but you're doing it for you.
I love that. And tonight we're doing what's known as a 30-30 class.
Yes.
What does that entail? Because as Amanda's explaining this, you're going to be seeing some of the spin and some of the strength conditioning.
So yes, it's called a 30-30 hybrid because we combine the spin and the strength portion within the confines of the spin room. So we do a 30-minute express ride on our spin bike, and then we get off, we have a quick intermission, grab some water, change our shoes, and then we set up a mat and grab our dumbbells, and then we participate in 30 minutes of light resistance training, body weight training, full body.
What's the most common question that you get for someone coming in, and this is all new to them?
A lot of people are afraid. They think it's kind of scary. So they're like, am I gonna die? Like a lot of people, yeah, it is. Especially with all of the videos you see on Instagram and TikTok and whatnot, all of these people, like there's that Russian girl that's doing like the acrobats on the bike. And so people have they have completely a different interpretation, a perception of what we do in here. So I always say that the first ride is the hardest ride. Getting yourself in here is the hardest part. Once you clip in, you can choose what you do and what you don't do. Of 3 components: our fitness level, our gender, and our body weight. And that's going to set the bike up to know who's riding the bike. And we go based off of how we feel. So throughout the class, I'll always remind our riders, okay, we should be feeling, like a 7 out of 10 exertion, whatever that looks like, speed or resistance, as long as it feels like that for you, then you're doing what you need to do. So when I set them up, I'm always telling them, I reassure them, this ride's for you. It's not about me. I'm just here to play some bump and beats and suggest what you should be doing. But at the end of the day, you decide what you're comfortable with.
Well, let's go and enjoy the bump and beats inside the spin. And
Start hitting all 4 corners. 60 RPM. At least 30. Let it come and double. And repeat. Yep. To get a little bit more stability, the goal is to get your chest as close to the floor as you can.
Amanda, that was, I have to say, that was incredible. That was a burn from the top of my head to my toes. I'm on fire. That was an incredible workout.
Yes, ma'am. Full body. That's what we're here for. Honestly, because I basically take the class with you guys. So at any point when I feel myself wavering, whatever I'm saying to myself in my head, I say it out loud, and hopefully it resonates with some people. And really, it's just about wanting to be your best self in the moment. I always tell people, don't set expectations, set your standard, because expectations, they differ from day to day. How you feel, what your 100% varies from day to day, but what 100% means is always the same. So I say, don't set your expectations, set your standard, and find that 100% standard. And that kind of helps keep people in the present.
I have to admit, this is our first fitness segment here on Mornings on Main Street for the first of the year, and this was not by chance. I was aware of what Amanda was doing and the business that she had started, and just knowing her personally from a previous workout facility. So it wasn't by chance. What is your motto? Share with people what your motto is for Trifecta.
We have a couple, but the most important one is body, mind, spirit. It's all about the entirety of your being. It's not just about how you look, it's about how you feel, and it's about how you treat yourself in and out of the studio. So in that spin studio, it's dark, and it's not about anybody else next to you. It's about who you want to be when you walk out of here, and it's more than just what you put your body through. It's about rewriting the narrative that you have in your mind.
2 final questions for you. It is the new year. People are starting to make those resolutions. Fitness is going to be one of them, and being healthy. What would you like to say to those getting that their workout calendar started now?
It's the hardest part is the start, and the worst ride's the first ride. And then it just gets better and better, but it does not get easier, you just get stronger.
Thank you so much for that. Now, where can we find your times and more information about Trifecta Fitness?
Amazing question. Download our Trifecta Fitness app. It's available on Google Play and the Apple Store. You'll find our membership options, our discounted class packs, our scheduled drop-ins, all that jazz. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram. I'm the one that runs the Instagram, so any DM goes to me and you'll talk to me.
Fantastic, Amanda.
Cool.
Again, thank you for your time. Stay right here on Mornings on Main Street, because after this, we're going to talk about food, healthy foods, get you started on your resolution. We'll be right back.
Welcome to the Omni Nashville Hotel. Urban elegance with a vintage touch. Our 800-room hotel opened up in the fall of 2013 with 746 guest rooms and 54 suites.
At Miss Lucille's, we go for apple pie. A place that feels like a home away from home. A comfortable place to bring your family from out of town. It's a place where great conversations are had. It's a place where you can shop 200 small businesses in one location. It's a place for you to shop for gifts for any occasion or just to treat yourself. Come on down to Miss Lucille's. You'll be glad you did.
Mid-Tennessee Bone and Joint treats your orthopedic injuries and existing conditions. Our trained physicians will get you back in the game faster. Contact us at 931-381-2663 or www.mtbj.net.
Join me, Stephanie Miller, each week as we bring you the best of what's happening here in Clarksville. From the work of nonprofits to the latest events, highlights on local businesses, and also sharing you the stories of the beautiful people that make up the Queen City. Welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. So we've talked a little bit about fitness this morning. We've seen a really fun workout. Well, now we're going to talk about nutrition. So I reached out to someone that I do know personally. We have certified nutritionist Emily Grow with us. Emily, first off, thank you for your time.
Of course. Thank you, Stephanie.
You're very welcome. So many times many people this time of year, they'll start off with some sort of diet. This big diet, January 1st, that's my New Year's resolution, so on and so forth.
Right.
What should we really be doing when it comes to our nutrition?
Yeah, it's a great question. So I think in the new year, people love to set goals, which is awesome, but a lot of times they can be a little bit lofty and maybe a little bit like unattainable. So I love to tell clients to set just small, doable actions they can do every day. So whether it's like walking 8,000 to 10,000 steps a day, drinking 60 to 80 ounces of water. Just small things like maybe working out 3 times a week if you're not working out at all. If you're working out 3 to 4 days, maybe like 5 or 6. Just whatever is sustainable for you, I think is the most important. Because if it's not sustainable, you're not going to be able to keep doing it, and you're just going to fall off come February, March.
And I don't know, I'm sure a lot of people out there, you might be like me. I've got working out down pat. Not a problem, no big deal. I can do that. This is where I find my trouble spots when it comes to food. what should we be putting into our body, whether we're in our 20s or we're up in our 80s or 90s?
Such a good question. So I like to say always prioritize protein. First things first, build your meal around protein. So whether it's chicken, tofu, if you're vegetarian, whatever you like, just start with the proteins. If you don't have enough protein, you're not going to stay full for very long. You're going to be grabbing for the carbs, and you want to make sure you're building your meal around protein. So make that your first choice, whether it's Greek yogurt, like I said, chicken, just whatever it is. Start with that and then go from there. And then add like half your plate of veggies and then a fourth like a starchy carb. So like a sweet potato, your corn, whatever you like. So prioritize protein, and then also cooking at home is so important. I love to talk to clients about cooking at home because going out to eat, we all enjoy that. I love that. But you don't always know what you're getting. You don't know what the ingredients are. They could be adding inflammatory oils that that you don't know. Like you don't know how they're cooking their food. True. So cooking at home is amazing. Even if you're cooking at home like 3 to 4 times a week, just start there. Like start with a small attainable goal that you can maintain. And meal prepping is super helpful. So if you prep at the beginning of the week, like have your snacks ready. So when you're hungry, you can go to the fridge and grab those pre-cut veggies with some hummus. Or I made some protein muffins. You can make those at the beginning of the week and have those throughout the week. So when I get hungry, I'm going to go for one of those muffins instead of maybe something that's a little less nutrient dense.
Like a bag of chips.
Like a bag of chips, which is totally fine, but all in moderation is key. And so cooking at home, I think, is super helpful for people. Even just like a good goal to start with. Like I said, just a couple days a week. If you're going out to eat a lot right now, try cooking at home more. Prepping your meals, prepping your snacks so you're prepared. Super, super key to be prepared. Set yourself up for success.
That sounds really good. So that preparation, again, being key. Talking about snacks. So when I tend to grab a snacks, I try very hard to grab, say, maybe a banana or a little bit of avocado and like a tomato slice or something along those lines.
Perfect.
I tend though, however, I love the breads. I love the breads and butter.
Yes, totally. Which is totally fine. Like I said, it's all about moderation. So like I make my own homemade sourdough bread. Actually, it's a new thing I started this year.
Very nice.
Yes, it's a whole process, but it's awesome to have my own bread, but not everyone's going to do that, which is totally fine. And you can have the things you love. Like if you love chocolate, which I do, I'm obsessed with chocolate. I have it like every night, just a little piece of dark chocolate. Still have that. If you restrict yourself from the things you like, then you're going to end up binge eating them later because you're not letting yourself have them. So let yourself have the things you like, the things you want and enjoy, but in moderation.
Don't deprive, but moderation.
Exactly. Key.
Emily, how can we follow you or the information that you put out there? I know that you were pretty big on Instagram and what you post between workouts and food. Is that the only place we can follow you?
Yeah, I'm on Instagram at GrowFitWithM, and yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess.
Awesome. And it's a really good page to follow. Again, I came across her, connected with Emily at OTF, Orange Theory Fitness here in Clarksville, but then started following her page, and I love what you post. And again, when it comes to food, it is very helpful. So thank you so much. Anything else, last minute tips before we leave you today?
I think, like I said, just make it sustainable for you. So if it's not sustainable, you're not going to be able to continue doing it and make it into a lifestyle habit. So the choices you make, just start small and grow from there, and you'll be successful.
Fantastic. Emily, thank you again
Thank
so
you,
very
Stephanie.
much. You're welcome. Stay with us here on Mornings on Main Street. When we come back, we're going to take a look at your national days as well as some events coming up the rest of the weekend. Stay right here.
This holiday season, the largest lantern event in the country returns to Nashville Zoo. After sunset, come see more than 1,000 Chinese lanterns. All new designs including mythical beasts, a fantastical North Pole village, even a dragon soaring over your head. Welcome back to Zoo Illumination at Nashville Zoo. Bigger, brighter, and better than ever.
Walmart Supply Chain is hiring in Lebanon. Earn up to $22.25 an hour when you join our new fulfillment center. Enjoy competitive pay and premium perks, including 100% paid college tuition, 401k match, flexible schedules, a free Walmart Plus membership that includes discounts, and free Paramount Plus, paid time off, and so much more. Fulfilling work starts right here. Text JOIN to 240-240. That's JOIN 240-240 to apply now.
Here at the Journey Louis team with Benchmark Realty, we pride ourselves on the service that we provide our clients. We believe in delivering a level of service that is above and beyond what is expected.
We don't cut corners and we are always available. We are committed to learning and continuously sharpening our skills.
We're social media experts, we're tech savvy, and we embrace change.
It is our unending desire to be our client's realtor for life. We are the Journey Louie team, leading you home.
I highly recommend Sumner Funeral and Cremation because of their caring nature and attentiveness to detail.
Pre-planning your funeral now will bring you peace of mind and less stress to your loved ones. When the chaos of losing you happens, your family can honor and celebrate your life, knowing things are happening just as you wanted them to. Pre-planning determines the details of your funeral, cemetery services, and can be less expensive. We are honored to serve you and are always here for you in your time of need.
Sumner Funeral and Cremation. Traditional, affordable, dignified. SumnerFuneral.com.
So it's time now to recognize some birthdays in our area today for January 18th. First off, we want to wish a very happy birthday to Steve Price from Thompson Station. We hope you have an absolutely fantastic day, Steve. Another birthday for you, we have Candace Van Bibber Jefferson from Spring Hill, Tennessee. Happy birthday to you. Have a fabulous, fabulous day out there, whatever it is that you do and how you decide to celebrate. Another special birthday, one of our own, Devin O'Day, is celebrating her birthday today. Devin, I hope you have a birthday as wonderful as you. Notice all of the posts on your Facebook page already this morning, and thank you for helping to raise money on your birthday. And then a special happy anniversary to friends of mine, Patrick and Heather Flynn, celebrating their 21st anniversary today. Guys, I hope you have a lovely and loving anniversary today. Okay, so for our national day today, it is Winnie the Pooh Day. I don't know about you, but when I say Winnie the Pooh, I hear the song, I hear that music in my head. So I want to share a couple of my favorite quotes from Winnie the Pooh. So one, because it's going to be raining outside, here we go. When life throws you a rainy day, play in the puddles. Who doesn't love that? I don't care what age you are. I know I still jump in puddles every now and again. So if you see me do that, just laugh a little or join me. Another one for you. A day without laughter is a day wasted. And then I'm going to leave you with one more, though it's from the Winnie the Pooh, but Christopher Robin actually says this. You're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. Hope you guys have an wonderful, wonderful day. Good day.